I cannot believe I bought an Xbox controller and sold it within 24 hours and made 30 bucks for the game collection. Welcome to the $20 game collection, where I started with only $20 and now I have a pretty decent game collection. Now back behind me you can see these shelves hold the games for the $20 game collection. And so far, we've got a ton of games. But if you haven't seen the series or the channel before, we started with $20. We're trying to grow the collection as best as we can. And honestly, going to thrift stores, flea markets, antique stores, wherever I can find games in order to buy them, to add them to the collection, or to flip them to grow the collection. That's what this is all about. Speaking of games in the collection, we currently have 63 games. Right here is a stack, another stack is here, and then behind my head, all of them are on the wall and it actually looks pretty cool. Then I have 5 different Guitar Hero guitars down here on the ground. And then we have 5 different consoles. We've got a PlayStation 2, an SNES Junior or New Style. We've got the Wii, and then we have 2 Nintendo Switch Lites that are Coral, which I'm gonna try to sell one at least this week, and hopefully we can get some money going. But we currently have $150 in the game fund, which is a lot to work with, which is pretty awesome. So hopefully we can kind of see where that goes this week. But so far, I'm very happy. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. I ended up stumbling myself into the pawn shop that is right next to the thrift store that I usually go to. I didn't find anything at the thrift store. However, when I went into the pawn shop, I found something pretty amazing. Now, there were 2 Xbox Elite controllers, one marked 75 and one marked 60. So I said, hey, can I go ahead and look at those? And I got both of them, and I was looking at them while the guy was standing there at the counter, and he showed me them both. And sadly, the one that was $75 was the Xbox Elite controller, just the Series 1. But the second one that was $60 was this one, and that is an Xbox Series Elite controller, but it was the second model or second series, so that is totally awesome. I ended up paying 60 bucks for this, which is totally great. Now, it was missing 2 of the toggles on the back, but that's okay. I didn't really care about that, but for 60 bucks, this is definitely well worth it. I ended up testing it, and I don't think I want to keep this, honestly, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell it on. And so hopefully we can make some money and add more money into the game collection. So this was 60 bucks. I'm hoping to get 80 to 90 for it. We'll see how that goes. If you've made it this far in the video and you are not subscribed and you're enjoying this, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. With that being said, let's go back to game hunting. Next, I ended up finding my way into the Goodwill that's like 5 minutes from my house. It's really pretty close. And most of the time I go in this place and I don't really find too many games, maybe 1 or 2 games here and there. But this time I ended up picking up 5 different games, which is pretty awesome. First off, I picked up Maximo Ghosts to Glory. All these games were 4 bucks each. Then I picked up Devil May Cry. Then another Devil May Cry 2. And might as well finish off the trilogy, Devil May Cry 3. And last but not least, Spyro, A Hero's Tale. I don't know why I always want to say Spyro. It's because of the hero. I don't know, I'm sorry. But Spyro, The Hero's Tale. But this is why you always gotta check the cases. That's not Spyro. And that is a memory card, which is awesome. That is a Crash Nitro Kart, which isn't too bad. I ended up picking this game up anyways because of that and memory card. I'll probably end up bundling some of these games with the PlayStation 2 that's already in the collection, but picking up these 5 games for 20 bucks to me is definitely well worth it. Let's go ahead and talk about what sold this week, because it actually turned out to be a pretty good week. First off, we had Mortal Kombat on the PlayStation 2 sell for $10. Then we ended up selling the SNES game Separation Anxiety for $30, which is pretty awesome. And last but not least, that Xbox Elite controller, the Series 2 that we already talked about in this video, already sold for $90. I bought it, tested it, listed it, and it already sold within like 24 hours. So I'm super happy that I ended up picking that up because that's almost $30 extra for the game collection. I took a look at all the shelves back behind me, and I do want to go ahead and create another Wii bundle. We've got a system, and we've got some games here that I want to go ahead and create a bundle with. The controllers are and all that are down there in a box. I won't show you that. It'll come with a Wiimote, a nunchuck, the power cord, the AV cord, and a sensor bar, as well as these games, which Ultimate Board Game Collection, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, The Sims 3, apparently we're sticking with the 3 theme, and then last but not least, before I drop it, Merv Griffin's Crossroad. This will be the bundle right here. This does actually end up having the GameCube ports as well, so hopefully we can get like 65 to 70 bucks for all of this, but we'll go ahead and create that bundle and list it. There you go. That was this week when it came to game hunting. I found some stuff, I sold some stuff, and we kept money coming in and out, so it's very good this week. I was very happy with this. Now, if you see this and you think, wow, that wasn't the most exciting week of game hunting, that's okay. I don't have to always be finding hundreds of dollars worth of stuff. I ended up making some good profit from these games that I bought and sold. That controller did really well for me, and I did create that extra bundle, so hopefully we can get some more money flowing. But with that being said, I kind of hope that you see this and see that it's possible for you to do this with 20 bucks and consistently going to the thrift stores, the pawn shops, the flea markets, wherever you go, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, it doesn't matter. If you go out there and you're consistent, you will find things that are definitely worth your value, but you also need to know how much things are, so always be keeping a heads up for that as well. But with that being said, that's all I got for you guys. Peace.